So forget the long lines and the selfie sticks. Today we're trading the worn-out paths for whispers of local legend and the genuine thrill of discovery. I've pulled together a list of 10 unbelievable places that give you a much deeper, more authentic taste of New Zealand's magic. We'll journey to the heart of ancient lands protected by Maori tradition, squeeze through adventurous, do-it-yourself cave systems, and uncover quirky corners of the country that feel like another world entirely. If you're ready to see the real New Zealand that exists just over the horizon, then stick around. This is your Insider's Guide. Our first secret takes us deep into the North Island, to a place that isn't just a park. It's a living, breathing entity. Welcome to Te Urewera. Back in 2014, Te Urewera was legally recognized not as property, but as a person with its own rights. A massive decision that shows its profound importance to the Tūhoe people, the children of the mist. This isn't just another national park, it's their sacred homeland and ancestor. While most tourists flock to the other great walks, the trails around Lake Waikaremoana offer something more spiritual, a true backcountry experience. You can feel the history in the ancient trees and the silence of the valleys. You can hike to the stunning Korokoro Falls as they pour down a sheer cliff, or earn the incredible views from Panakiri Bluff. The local Tūhoe Authority now manages this land, welcoming visitors on behalf of Te Urewera itself. A visit here isn't just a hike, it's an invitation to connect with the land's spiritual heart. Just a pro tip, always check with the Te Urewera Visitor Center for the latest on-track conditions, especially for the road to Hopuruahine Landing. Everyone's heard of the famous Waitomo Caves with their guided boat tours and perfect pathways, but if you've got a bit more adventure in you, there's an amazing alternative on the South Island, the Clifton Caves. This is a raw, self-guided caving experience that you can explore all on your own, completely free. Tucked away on private farmland, these caves are pure adventure. The Department of Conservation has marked a route with little reflective triangles, but that's where the hand-holding stops. You'll need a good headlamp and a backup, sturdy shoes, and you can't be afraid of getting a little muddy. The route will have you squeezing through narrow gaps, crawling on your hands and knees, and climbing a few ladders. The reward? The absolute thrill of real exploration, incredible stalactites, and quiet chambers full of glowworms, all without a single tour group in sight. A serious safety note though, these caves can flash flood. Never ever enter during or right after heavy rain. Next, let's head to the remote and rugged Catlins Coast on the South Island. It's a wild stretch of coastline that feels like a totally different planet from the tourist hubs. While the coast itself is a gem, with its sea lions and windswept beaches, the real secret here is a place called the Lost Gypsy Gallery. You'll find it in the tiny town of Papadawai, marked by a green house bus parked on the side of the road. Trust me, this is not your average art gallery. It's an interactive wonderland of automata, these quirky hand-cranked gadgets and gizmos cobbled together from junk by artist Blair Somerville. You can spend ages in the bus, which is free, just pushing buttons and turning handles to watch his hilarious and brilliant creations come to life. For a couple of bucks, you can get into the Winding Thoughts Theater, which has his most mind-blowing stuff. It's a place that just celebrates pure creativity and curiosity. The gallery is seasonal, usually opening in late October, so it's a good idea to check their website before you make the trip. Most visitors to New Zealand just focus on the two main islands, completely skipping the third. Stewart Island, or Rakiura, the land of glowing skies, is New Zealand's final frontier. It's where you go when you truly want to get away from it all. With a human population of around 400 people, you are seriously outnumbered by the island's Kiwi population. And unlike their cousins elsewhere, the Stewart Island brown kiwi, the tokika, sometimes wanders around during the day, which means you have a much better chance of seeing our national icon in the wild. You can try your luck on the Rakiura Track, one of New Zealand's great walks, or join a guided tour at night to see them digging for bugs on the beach under a special red torchlight. Beyond the Kiwi, the island is a paradise for birdwatchers and hikers, and it's an official international dark sky sanctuary, offering some of the most breathtaking stargazing on the entire planet. It's a special place that feels completely untouched.
check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
Alright, for all you road trippers out there, this next secret is for you. Ditch the busy highways and take a drive down New Zealand's oldest heritage trail, State Highway 43, better known as the Forgotten World Highway. This 150-kilometer drive is an adventure in itself, winding through untamed forest over 4 mountain saddles and through a spooky hand-carved single-lane tunnel called the Hobbit's Hole. This road is a real glimpse into New Zealand's pioneering past. One of the quirkiest stops is the town of Wangamamona, which famously declared itself a republic in 1989 after a fight over regional boundaries. You can actually get your passport stamped at the hotel. The drive has stunning views, especially from the saddles, where on a clear day you can see the huge volcanoes of the central North Island. One critical tip: fill up your gas tank before you start. There are 0 petrol stations along the entire route. By the way, if you're enjoying this look into New Zealand's secret spots and it's sparking your own adventurous spirit, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you want more guides that skip the boring stuff, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's next. It honestly helps a ton and means I can keep finding these incredible places for you. While the South Island is famous for its massive mountains and fjords, there's a much quieter, almost mythical landscape hiding in North Otago. In a random field near the town of Duntroon, you'll find elephant rocks. And they aren't just a couple of big stones, they're a whole collection of giant weathered limestone boulders that look exactly like a herd of sleeping stone elephants. This place is so otherworldly that it was chosen as the set for Aslan's camp in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But unlike most film locations, you'll probably only be sharing this spot with a few curious sheep. The rocks are on private farmland, but the public is welcome to wander right through them. It's a playground for photographers and anyone with a good imagination. It's the perfect peaceful stop on a drive between Dunedin and Mount Cook that shows you a completely different side of New Zealand's nature. New Zealand has plenty of famous geothermal parks where you have to pay to get in, but what about a truly natural, hidden hot spring? On the South Island's wild west coast, you can find the Amethyst Hot Springs. This is a true local secret, a natural hot pool on the banks of a river that you won't find in most guidebooks. To get there, it's a short walk from the end of the Wanganui Valley Road. You cross a bridge and follow a path down to the riverbed. Now the pools themselves are constantly changed by river floods, so you never know exactly what you'll get. You might even have to do a little digging to mix the hot and cold water to get the temperature just right. The payoff is a totally free, natural hot soak surrounded by mountains with absolutely no crowds. Just be warned, the local sandflies are vicious around dawn and dusk, so come prepared. Just a stone's throw from the famous Waitomo region, yet missed by almost everyone, is the Mangapohiu Natural Bridge. This incredible 17-meter-high limestone arch is what's left of an ancient cave system. A short, easy boardwalk takes you through a lush gorge right under the arch, giving you an amazing view of the stalactite-like formations dripping from its ceiling. But what makes this a real secret is what happens after the sun goes down. While everyone else is paying for a glowworm tour in a crowded cave, this whole gorge turns into a magical free glowworm display. On a clear, dark night, the walls light up with thousands of tiny blue-green lights. You can also spot 25-million-year-old fossilized oysters in the limestone. It's a stunning piece of natural architecture that delivers 2 totally different kinds of magic. This might be one of the most exclusive and mind-bending secrets in all of New Zealand. Just north of Auckland is Gibbs Farm, a massive private property that holds one of the world's most impressive collections of large-scale outdoor sculpture. We're talking gigantic, gravity-defying artworks from some of the most famous artists on Earth, scattered across rolling hills overlooking the Kaipara Harbor. Here's the catch: you can't just show up. Visits are only on specific days each month, and you have to book a spot way in advance on their website. It's free to enter, but you absolutely need that confirmed booking. You'll spend 3 to 4 hours walking to see it all, and you might even run into some of the farm's other residents, like giraffes and emus. It's a completely surreal and unforgettable day out. blending world-class art with a stunning landscape that most people have no idea even exists. Okay, a quick and really important note before our final secret. The mermaid pool at Madapuri has been under a rahui, a cultural prohibition, placed by the local IWI to let the fragile ecosystem heal from being loved to death. The access track is closed. Please always respect the rahui and check official sources for the latest status before even thinking about a visit. I'm including this to make a point about how important it is to be a responsible traveler. The mermaid pool is a legendary rock pool at the end of Madapuri Bay. At low tide, it becomes this stunning, deep emerald swimming hole. But getting there meant a steep, slippery climb over a headland. At high tide, huge waves crash into it, making it incredibly dangerous. Its beauty made it a famous local secret, but its fame nearly destroyed it. It's a powerful reminder for all of us to travel with respect, to protect these beautiful places, and to listen to the Kaitiaki, the guardians of the land. So there you have it. 10 of New Zealand's best-kept secrets, from the living forests of Te Urewera to the wild art of the Catlins. These are the kinds of places that offer more than just a photo. They offer a connection, an adventure, and a story. Traveling this way, looking beyond the guidebooks, lets you feel the true, untamed spirit of Aotearoa. It's about finding the quiet corners, respecting the culture and the land, and leaving these places even more beautiful than you found them. Because New Zealand's greatest treasures are the ones you have to work a little harder to find. I really hope this trip has inspired you to see a different side of New Zealand. So, which of these hidden gems are you adding to your list? Let me know in the comments below. I honestly read every single one. And for more adventures that take you off the beaten path, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.